morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? So on this past weekend, it was pretty chilly. We spent a lot of time inside, playing some more Breath of the Wild, and practicing guitar, by the by. But in addition to that, I heard a news broadcast that snow is coming. Look, the pond, you can't see. The pond over there is frozen. Not completely, but starting to be frozen, despite the ridiculously warm weather that we had a few weeks ago. So snow is coming tonight, potential 6 to 8 to 10 inches. The snow rain line, as they called it, will be right around our area, and give or take, I don't know, I guess 100 miles maybe. So that means that the snow could either be incredibly deep, heavy, and extremely troublesome to drivers and anybody trying to do some business, or it could possibly be absolutely nothing. It could just be cold and wet. Yes. But it intrigues me that the snow is coming now. We had all winter long. We were just at Massanutten a few weeks ago, and they shut the skiing down. There's no more skiing because there was hardly any snow. So it intrigues me that the snow is coming now. Peculiar weather we're having, as they would say. So, prepping for snow. What do you do to prepare for snow? And on a snow day, what do you like to do? I mean, for me, when school was in session, my father worked at school, so when I was a wee lad, if school was out, we were out, and it was awesome, and that was cool. We'd always go out and play in the snow. Unfortunately, not quite as much fun now, because there are certain times when I do need to be at the office. But over the last, 7 years when I've had kids, when it snowed so bad that we couldn't even get in, that they would say, okay, well, the day before we see it coming, let's work late and get everything out of the way. And then the day of, if it's real bad, don't bother coming in. And then the day after, seeing how it is, you can come in early and stay late and wrap up. No big deal, get a free day. Awesome. So not having to go into school or work. Actually, the whole family, nobody has to go into school or work. I am a fan of sledding and snowball fights and fort building. I love it when they pile the snow up super big in the corners, because you can pack it down real deep and tight, let it get icy out, and then you can take a pickaxe and go in there and really clean it out, or like a little trowel or something, get in there and clean it out and build an igloo. That's cool. I always like to build tunnels and forts and things, so kids and I have a lot of fun doing all that stuff. In addition to that, intriguing aspects of snow, if you go out when it's pristine white and a cloudless sky with the bright sun shining down, you know how bright it is? Absurdly bright. And you go out there and it's like everything is tinged with these fluorescent lights. I remember seeing the fluorescent blue and pink, those kind of neon pastel-y fluorescent colors all along the edge of everything, because it's just so bright out there. The white is hitting you from all these different angles. And then you go inside and it's so dark you can hardly see. Now, if you're out there and you're really hustling and bustling, you're snowball fighting and you're tromping through the woods and you're stomping in the creek and you're, like I say, snowball fights and building snowmans and forts and really moving, and you got the jacket on and 3 layers of underwear because your mother says, oh, you're going to be so cold. When you come back inside after that, what do you want to drink? Everybody assumes, oh, you must be freezing, you need some hot chocolate. I get the clothes off and I'm dripping with sweat because I had to layer up so much that now I've got too much and I'm overheated. The only thing I want in that situation is Coca-Cola. For some reason, Coca-Cola is the thing that I want when I get in from swimming and playing out in the snow. But what do you guys remember of snow days? Hey, blizzard of 93, we had a week off of school, built a huge fort. Blizzard of 96, a week off of school, another huge fort. It was a blizzard in 02, didn't do anything to me because I was in college. And then I don't think there were any other blizzards until my kid was born in 09. I don't remember any massive snow until that time there. And the kid was born in 09. There was actually a week that I was hardly in school at all. So that would have been 010, I think. What do you guys remember about those blizzards? people in other parts of the world, what's snow do to you guys? You know, we're at a very, here near Washington D.C., we're at a good tipping point. You know, we get massive snows, and we also get insane heat, but it generally stays pretty temperate. We do see a little bit of everything. So I want to hear more about what you guys experience and how you deal with snow, and what is your beverage of choice when you come in from a trek out in the snow. And when you do, are you dripping with sweat or are you frozen solid? Let me know. I want to hear about it. Have a nice day.